guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I thought it was about time to show you guys my entire pin collection because over the years I have collected quite a few pins. I am still in the beginner stage of collecting pins, so we do not have to sit here for 3 hours. But I thought it would be fun to show you everything we have gathered over the years. And I also just picked up 4 blind boxes by the Disney Loungefly pins. So we are also going to unbox these blind boxes together at the end. So definitely stick around if you would like to see what is inside these mystery blind boxes. So normally all the pins are nicely decked out in our display cabinet. But for the sake of this video, I took down this Mickey shaped pin board, and all the other pins I have collected in a nice Tupperware case, so we can just go through them and see what we actually have. And I think it might be clever to start off with this pin board. So this pin board is something that I picked up in my most recent Disney trip, I think. I was so happy when I saw this in the stores, and I am still very happy that I picked it up that day because it just looks very cool, you know? So you can easily display a collection of your pins. It does not hold an extreme amount of pins, but it is definitely cute enough and big enough to make a nice collection. So where do we start? I'm going to make a little game plan, and after that we are going to go through all these pins together. So let's just start off with this ear right here. You can see that I have collected a few cute characters. So we have a Mike Wazowski, a Mickey, a futuristic Donald Duck, Eeyore, and the bear. I think it is from the Country Jamboree line, but please correct me if I'm wrong, because the futuristic Donald and the little bear are pin trades, so I'm not really sure where they are from. The Mike Wazowski is also a little pin trade that I did in the Disneyland Paris parks, and the Mickey I got from my Funko Mickey bag, so it was actually a cute little add-on. We also have 2 bag charms dangling on the bottom, and those can be collected from the Disneyland Paris parks. I think that like 90 or maybe even 99% of the pins are actually available or purchased in the Disneyland Paris parks, and only a few have been bought outside the parks or are pin trades, but I will definitely mention when that is the case. But for the bag dangles, I picked up a little Marie and also the Disneyland Paris castle. And Marie just has a special place in my heart. Not that I have seen the Aristocats a lot, but she just reminds me of one of my cats. Even though she looks extremely different, but she is the same kind of girly little kitty. So Marie always reminds me of her. And I just thought they would look very cute dangling from Mickey's ear. Moving on with the other ear. This is just a random collection. I have a grape soda pin from Up, the Aristocats on a Halloween pumpkin. We have a Chip and a Genie. And yeah, they just look very cute together. I might end up switching things around on this board, but this is the way that I've been having it for the last half year. So maybe I can switch it up after I have opened the blind boxes. But for now, I just thought these would fill out very nice, you know? Let's move on to the biggest section right here. Also over here, there is not like any logic in which I put the pins on it. The only thing that I did was put 2 Phantom Manor related pins above each other. So we have like a nice brooch kind of vibe with the Phantom Manor house. And beneath that you can see Stitch with the talking heads, and he's just acting like he has been living in Phantom Manor. Moving on with a Big Thunder Mountain pin, because that is one of my favorite rides next to the Phantom Manor, because that is also a fan favorite. Beneath Big Thunder Mountain I have a pin that is from the Disneyland Paris Hotel collection. And I actually picked this one up in the time that you still needed a line bertie reservation in the app. So it was a real hassle to get into that and to get to the Disney Hotel shop. But I picked up the pin. I have a Steamboat Willie, a Walt Disney Studios pin. We also have a Slinky Dog, which is actually very cool because there is an actual spring in between the parts. I have a Stitch that says love you, which I got from Danny. He basically picked up like 80% of these pins and gifted them to me. So thank you, Danny. This video is sponsored by Danny. I also have 3 little aliens from Toy Story. And on the bottom we have another Stitch that thinks he is Ariel, I guess. So I thought it was very funny that he just acts like he's a mermaid, you know. And in Disneyland Paris you have like 100 bazillion Stitch related pins, but he is always portraying a different Disney character, which is very funny to me. So there are a lot of Stitch related pins coming your way, because I think I have a few more, but we will see that later on. But that was a quick little overview of the pin board. And yeah, I'm just very happy with these pins. They also look very cute on the pin boards. But let's move on to the big stack that I have right here. Hopefully that is going to stay. If it's going to drop, I'm gonna be scared to death. Let's move on with the collection right here. I have a few that are still on their original packaging cards, because those are from Danny. Right here I have a cute little pin with Timon, Pumbaa and Simba. Another Stitch that is trying to steal the sword. We have a cute Hades from Hercules and the little Aristocat family. And right here I have another pin that is owned by Danny, and it is a one of a kind, well, not a one of a kind, it is a limited edition, and there are only 700 available from this pin. It is from the Disney Villains collection, and you can see Scar with his hyenas saying you look scarred or scared. The scar is like the emphasis on scar, scared. So yeah, he picked this up in the pin store all the way at the back of Disneyland Paris, and he has a special place in his heart for the Lion King, so he was sold when he saw this one. So definitely check out like Pueblo's trading post all the way at the back next to Cowboy Cookout, because they have a lot of limited edition pins every once in a while. So if you are into that, definitely check that out. Let's move on with all the Stitch pins. Right here I have a Stitch portraying the Queen of Hearts yelling off with their heads. And yeah, I thought it's so funny that he is screaming her famous line, and he is also in her dress. I also have a cute pumpkin head from Stitch. Obviously this was available during the Halloween season. Another feisty Stitch as Maleficent. I thought this one was so cool and adorable. It is Stitch portraying Pinocchio in the Stromboli Theater, and it is just very mobile, and they are just dangling as little puppets. And here we have Stitch portraying Madame Leota from Phantom Manor. And I know that Disneyland Paris is a little bit Stitch crazy. I am not like a huge, insane fan of Stitch. I like the guy, he is very cute. But yeah, these pins are so funny to me because he's a very cute, quirky guy. And he is like almost making fun of these characters by trying to be like them. So therefore I picked those up. And let's move on to some other character pins. Next up I have a couple of sidekick pins. And what are Disney movies without some amazing sidekicks? And one of them that is very funny to me, and also the movie is hilarious, is this little guy Pascal. Right here he is flying in one of the gorgeous lanterns. And I also have a little Pascal that is wearing Rapunzel's dress. And yeah, he does not look very amused, but it is so funny to me. Look at his little face. And I also have the adorable looking Sven pin. They had quite a lot of pins in this cute style. Sven really stood out to me and he just looked very adorable, so he had to come home with me. I still have a few more pins, but these are all just very random. Right here I have, I think it is in the same style as Sven, but a little Dumbo, and he looks so adorable. Like, everything Dumbo themed is so adorable. The movie is so sad and it always makes me cry, so I had to get this little guy a nice home. I have another Marie, and she is just sitting in front of some gorgeous flowers. A nice silver Coco pin, which is very reflective. Another adorable Winnie the Pooh pin. And this one was just the cutest ever. Normally I do not have a lot of Winnie merch, but when I saw them huddled up over Eeyore, because Eeyore looks so sad, it just is so cute, so therefore I had to buy it. Another Phantom Manor pin, just a big display of the huge spooky house. This is also a little character from Phantom Manor, and this was actually a blind box that was gifted to me by my bestie Brenda. I also have the key to the Hollywood Tower hotel room. So I can basically spend the night whenever I want. And the final one in this big box, if it wants to stay upright, is the floating house from Up with some actual little dangly balloons on top. And this is like a very different style of pin, but therefore it caught my eye and I needed to have it. So that were all the normal style pins that I have collected throughout the years. But I recently discovered that there is also a bigger style of pins that I did not know of. But I saw them at Dutch Comic Con, I guess, for the first time. And I am talking about these huge Disney Pixar pop pins, I think. These are like massive pins, and they also have a stand on the back so you can display them standing up straight. So I also collected a few of those. Right here I have from Monsters Inc. little Boo in her costume. And you can see on the back it has the normal pin attachment, but you can also put her on display. So I thought that was very cool. Boo! Obviously, I also had to get myself a Sully. And unfortunately at Comic-Con they did not have Mike. There were a few more in that same set that you could collect. But unfortunately I could only find Mike, no, not Mike, Sully and Boo. So I am still on the hunt for the other ones. And quite recently they also had the same big Funko Pop pins at our local store Kruidvat. And I picked up a shimmering Minnie Mouse. I also have Mr. Big Boss Mickey Mouse and a Daisy Duck. And I think there are still some more in this set as well, but unfortunately our store did not have any more than this. And I think it's very fun that Mickey and Minnie are like all sparkly and dazzled up. And Daisy has like this very soft, almost velvet material on her white bars. So they are definitely very interesting, and it's also very cool that you can just display them standing straight. So yeah, a few of my Funko Pop Disney pins. So that were all the pins that I have collected throughout the years. But let's add some new ones to the collection. Right here I have 4 Pixar Loungefly blind boxes. And I picked up 2 little boxes from each collection. I'm going to show you the back of them. So I picked up 2 for the Loungefly backpacks. And I also picked up 2 boxes of this cute little collection. And hopefully we do not get any duplicates. So let's start with the bags. I'm always so excited to find out what is inside of here. And this morning I picked these blind boxes up at our local store Exclusive D. And it is a fantastic Disney store. Well, not an official Disney store from Disneyland Paris, but you can find everything Disney inside this store. And you can find Exclusive D in my hometown Nijkerk. So it is very convenient that if I want to pick up something Disney, if I have the Disney blues, I can just pop over there and spend some money on blind boxes or other Disney related items. So if you would like to see a come shop with me at Exclusive D, leave a comment down below, because I can definitely pop by once more and show you what you can actually get at that store. Because it's pretty amazing. But let's move on. Let's see which the first one is. You can get the first look. It looks like Goofy. Oh, this is so cute. I'm definitely very happy with this one because I do not own any Goofy pins. So for the first one to be Goofy, I'm not mad about that. And when I look on the back, you can get Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, and a Pluto. So I would also like to have a Pluto because Goofy and Pluto make a cute little pair. But they are all very adorable. I'm just hoping that it's not going to be a duplicate. But I'm very happy with the Goofy. Let's see which is inside the second one. Please don't be a duplicate. Oh no! Are you kidding me? So I only picked up 2 of these and immediately a duplicate. That is a shame, but I can definitely keep one and the other one I'm just going to do a little pin trade on. But that is a shame. Hopefully from the other collection I will not get a duplicate also, because that would be so sad. But 2 little Goofies. Let's move on with the other set, which is just some main characters from Pixar. Please pray to the pin gods that we do not also get duplicates from this one, because that would be extremely sad. If it actually wants to come out. Which ones can we get? We can get Coco, Buzz, Woody, Wally, Remy, Sully, Nemo. I don't know what the old guy from Up is called, but the old guy from Up. And Mike Wazowski. So I hope I get Sully or Mike Wazowski, but either way, these are all very cute. As long as it's non-duplicates. Come on. Okay. Number 1 is Woody. That is so cute and colorful. Okay, that is a nice start. So if I have Woody, then Buzz would also be very cute. So I have a nice little pair. But I also said that with the Pluto backpack, and look where it got me. It's not Pluto, it's Goofy. But we have a Woody. Moving on to box number 2. Please, for the love of pin gods, don't betray me once again, because that is so sad. It also feels like a square, but that could also be Remy or Mike Wazowski, so let's keep our fingers crossed. We have a little Remy. Okay. That is also super adorable. Look at him with his little chef hat. I'm so glad that this is not a duplicate, because I would have been so sad. So cute. So we have Woody and Remy. They are both so colorful. And once again, I do not have anything with Woody or with Chef Remy, so I'm also very happy with these because they make a nice addition to my collection. And I think I have to rearrange some of the pins because we have a lot, you know? And that were all the pins that are currently in my possession. And definitely let me know if you like these kinds of videos, because I can show you a lot more that I have collected over the years. I also have established a nice little ear collection, so if you would like to see that, for instance, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you would like to see other parts of my Disney collection, let me know, because I always enjoy filming Disney related content. So if you love to see that, we have a match. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me, and you would also be helping me and the growth of this channel out a lot. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and click the little notification bell so you will be updated on all new videos and vlogs I post on this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!